Alrighty, technology.
Technology
and work and everyday life.
Yes. I love technology.
I do too.
I am a girl who loves change, so I love all the new stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that.
I just need all the assistance that I can possibly get. So.
Well, there's that too. Let's just say.
Yes.
I can get lost in my own neighborhood without my Google Maps. But all right, so we're going to introduce ourselves.
Yes. I'm Diana Thornton.
Yep. I'm Carolyn Smith, and we are realtors with the
Carpenter
Kessel team
at Compass.
Compass. I also have a little team. But anyway, we're realtors with Compass, and we talk about lifestyle, real estate, coastal living, and we like to share that with you. And we would like you to share with us. So please comment, DM us, do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them.
Yeah, exactly. So now Diana's going to tell me her favorite. What's your favorite?
Okay.
Your favorite technology
thing.
Yeah.
So, obviously the internet.
The internet.
Obviously. I want to know your thoughts because I think we might have different thoughts about ChatGPT. Or AI in general.
Okay, so I love ChatGPT. I just think that you've got to be careful. Which people get I'll just put everything in ChatGPT. Then we'll use real estate narratives. Like, I start to read them and I'm like, well, I read that same narrative like 27,000 times because everyone puts it in ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a learning. Yes. It learns from itself. It learns from you. But it also learns from itself. So it knows like kind of where you are and it knows the area that you're selling in and it takes that and then all the narratives start to sound the same. Okay. So I don't think it's a bad basis or run it through and see, oh yeah, I need to tweak what I said because it's not perfect. But I don't want my narratives to sound like every other narrative that everybody reads. So, and I think that's true in a lot of things. But let's say you're doing a resume. Let's say you're a job hunter and you're doing a resume and you've got a great resume and you want to know, well, how do I make this resume more...
How to make it stand out.
Yeah, and more specific for this particular job. Yes. Like, I'm going to be a marine engineer. Yeah. Was that what they're called?
Sure. That sounds great.
So I'm going to be, and I have my resume, so you can like load your resume in and say, can you tweak this to make it sound, or to make it more appropriate for the job of marine engineer? Sure. And it fixes it. And I think, oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
Well, I think too, one of the things I feel like I love about using, AI, and again, I'm still kind of in the baby infancy stage of
I think we
really
all are, right?
understanding it and how to best utilize it. I agree with you. I'll, just type up like my initial thoughts on something, whether it be like an email to a client or a response back to a client. And I'm like, please make, especially because we're always on the go.
Yes.
I'm like, please make this sound more professional or just help me out and, combine this in a very concise, direct way. And so I love utilizing it for that.
Yeah, that is
but
good.
I agree with you, not that I'm searching for another job, but I also think that if you were to...
You don't want to be a marine engineer?
No, I'm good. No.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a job?
It could, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Somewhere. But yes, asking it to, whether it be with like social media or websites or this or that, everything's, all incorporating now, but asking it, how can that be more efficient? And I think that's why I like it so much is because it helps you, I feel like for me to be more efficient. So I'm not like dragging my feet or trying to come up with the best wording or, hey, I'm talking to a doctor or, hey, my client is a lawyer.
That is true.
This is who I'm talking to, first time home buyer. Help me in the
Speak
best
their language.
Yes.
Like put it in terms that are more appropriate for that. Yeah, that's really good, honestly.
So that's why I like it so much.
There's a lot of, I love that it learns you.
Yes.
Because it sort of learns, and one of the things that I've been doing lately, which I'm like, I'm having way too much fun with it, is I'll put something in and it gives you an answer, and then you can like, will you refine that based on me wanting, and it'll, okay. And then it talks to you like it's a person, like, okay, what do you think of that? Do you like that? Or do you want me to do it more? Would you like me to put it in a PDF document? Or
I'm like, yes, please. Thank you so much. It's like I'm saying thank you and please.
It's like your own little assistant, right?
Yes. It's very helpful.
It is cool. I have to say, I think it's really neat. I I don't know where AI is going to go, but I do. And I only use Chat GPT. I will say when I do emails now in Gmail, it has this little thing. I shouldn't call Kelly out on this, but I have to because it's so funny, where it says polish, and it's, I can't make it go away. Like, I don't want it to polish. Like, I'm using Chat GPT. Nothing against you, Google, but I don't. But Kelly was like, I don't know why it's trying to do everything in a different language. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, it just always wants to translate it into a different language. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, it wants to make it in Polish.
You know, very similar.
And I'm like, oh God, that's so funny. I'm like, Kelly, that's Polish?
That's really funny. I love
we
that.
all laughed in the office. We still laugh at it.
I love that.
Yeah. So you love that. I love the Google Maps. And
I was just going to say, tell me, yes.
I love, okay. So when I'm not, and I don't know, like that whole left brain, right brain thing, I'm left-handed. And so I always get like my directions mixed up, which is weird. Like I think right is left and left is right. And I met a lot of other left-handed people who feel this way. So I know I'm not crazy. I might be crazy, but anyway. And I get, so I used to get lost in certain areas. I would get mixed up about which way to turn.
Sure.
And I also am a little chatty, a little talkative.
No.
Yes.
You?
Yes. And so I might be on the phone, like hands-free.
Sure.
But I might have someone in my car, and I will literally just, I'll be driving, and I'll be like, oh yeah, 10 minutes back, I was supposed to make that turn. So I love Google Maps because, well, one, it tells me how long it's going to take me to get somewhere, which I love, with the traffic conditions.
Yes.
And two, it'll speak up while I'm driving, and I'll be like,
see, Apple CarPlay.
Well, yeah, that's what I use.
Yes.
Apple CarPlay.
Yes. And I it's a game changer.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I feel very, I mean, I'll even use it if I know where I'm going and I know how to get there. I just want to see exactly, because I want to see if there's any traffic, if I need to do a different route. So I definitely use that. But I also, if my phone disconnects for some reason, or if like the internet goes out or something and it pauses, I'm like, it almost like the sense of like, oh my gosh, am I going to make it? And I know that I am. I know where I'm at. Yes, I know where I'm at. It's just, it's so silly, but I think it's very helpful. So I can time myself on how soon I need to leave the house, school pickup and all that kind of stuff too. So.
And the accident rerouting, or like just a slowdown. Yeah.
All of
the
that.
rerouting, because they bought Waze. So Google bought Waze.
Okay.
So Google owns Waze. So you don't have to use Waze separately, because when Waze first came out, did you ever use just Waze?
I have not, actually.
Okay, so I don't use it anymore, but when Waze first came out, everyone started using Waze because it was, it would tell you, oh, police officer, like, stop speeding, and it would reroute you. And then Google, which I run Google Maps through my CarPlay, so, but it wouldn't tell you that. And so then they ended up buying Waze, and so now they're combined.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you use Apple CarPlay, it tells you, like, reroutes you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Love it.
Yeah. What about Alexa and Google Home and all that stuff?
We actually don't have one.
Yeah.
We don't have one. Not that I mind it. I mean, sometimes, I'll say something and my phone will pick up and thinking I'm talking into it. I'm like, well, I'm glad someone's listening to me.
Because it's not my husband.
I don't mind. But no, I mean, what about you? Do you have Google, Alexa,
I don't.
anything?
I don't. And the reason I don't is it sort of freaks me out a little bit. Like,
does it?
It's like cameras. So I have cameras on the outside of my house.
Same.
A lot of people have cameras in their house, and I don't know. I feel like, okay, so Alexa's always listening, or Google Home or whatever. It's always listening, right? Because it does hear you when you call out for Alexa. So it's always listening. And maybe I don't want it to be listening to me. I don't know. It feels like an invasion of privacy to some degree, that it could be listening. And have you ever seen those stories like on the news where people were recorded, or like someone in, I don't know, Wisconsin was listening to their conversation?
Interesting. My conversations at home are not that exciting. So I'm like, if they want to listen to me and my 5-year-old and my husband talk, by all means.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. No, I understand what you're saying. I really do. And if, I don't know. I mean, I love my life. I think it's very exciting,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would be very exciting to.
So why don't you
anyone else
have one?
listen.
Just so you don't see the need for it?
We've just never actually had one.
Yeah.
We've never had one.
So many people have them now. Like when we're showing a house, we'll walk in and you're talking to the client and all of a sudden it'll talk to you.
Yes.
You don't even know it's in there and it'll talk to you.
So I think, so I feel like a lot of people use, especially like Alexa for, Alexa set a timer or play music. So I feel like that's
I do think
great.
that's cool.
Yes. But there's also a lot of other, things out now. Like I know, like I've got some clients who have like the Sonos surround and stuff too. So, and that's on an app.
Yeah.
So really everything's going digitally.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if you can put on your surround sound with that instead of having someone listen to you, then there's that option. But
yeah,
we just haven't really felt the need for it, I guess.
Sonos is cool because we used to have all those wired speakers, and now you can just have Sonos and place your stuff wherever you want. Mm-hmm. So great. Take it out by the pool, whatever. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
I just, I don't know. And I do like the Alexa, like I'll watch people on a video and they're like, oh, they're making dinner and they're like, Alexa, play, smooth jazz or whatever it is. And I'm like, that would be fun. Like that would be nice to not have to like actually go on an app or touch anything, especially if you're cooking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hands are dirty. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'll break down and get one. I just I'd have to go around and I use it. My mom uses it. She's 86. So cute. I put the little Alexa, I don't even know what they're called. They're like pods. They're like round pod things. So I put them in different areas because she can't see really well. So she'll ask Alexa like what the time is or what the weather is. So she knows how to get dressed for the day. Mm-hmm. So I think it's cool. And technology to be able to talk to your phone.
Yes.
So she can tell her phone to make a phone call.
Yes.
Instead of having to actually see it and use. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is neat.
It is.
Technology's good until the robots take over and then we're in all.
I'm not worried.
We'll be dead by then.
No.
I will. Diana will still be alive. I'll be dead by then, yeah. Self-driving cars.
Hard pass.
Really?
No.
I can't wait for a self-driving car.
No, thank you.
Why?
It's funny because I lived in New York for a very short stint, and I love public transportation. I love taking the subway or calling a cab or whatever. But I want to know. It's funny to say this now, but like I'd rather know who's driving. Yeah. And not. I don't know. Really? I need some sort of control. So whether it's like I place my trust in who I know is driving, or I'm driving myself, or my family or whatnot. But no, that doesn't sit well with me. I can't do that.
I think.
No, thank you.
Like I like driving, and I tend to be the person who drives because I liked the control of it. But at the same time, I'm like, I could work. I could read a book. Mm-hmm. I could like all the things I could be doing. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like public transportation.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. I don't know.
So if you went to California, they have like the driverless cars there. Like it's kind of like Uber, but I don't know who does them. Have you seen those? Like you can call, just like you call for an Uber, but when it comes to pick you up, there's not a human being.
Nope. I'm good. I'll take the scenic route myself.
I'm taking Diana to California, and we're going to go ride in a driverless car.
Well, we'll see about that.
I think it'll be fun. Come on.
If something faulty happens, like what happens? Does it just shut down? Does it?
It's an excellent question.
We'll circle back to that, but no, thank you. Not right now. Okay, algorithms that learn your habits in all things, what you like to watch, listen to, and read. Ooh, thermostats that learn your preferred temperature and settings too. Yeah. Again, I love when my phone, I say something, around my phone, and whether it be like a book or a show or a movie or, a product or something, and it's like, oh, here's all the ads now. I'm like, thank you. I was really looking for that. So I'm grateful for that. Again, I'm grateful that someone, is listening to me and wants me to have an easier life.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
You are?
Yes.
You like that? So, like, if you talk about shoes, so now let's talk about shoes. Yep. Because then by the way, I just got a Facebook ad. I think it was Facebook. It was one of them. And it said, Diana Thornton likes this. And it was a clothing And I was like, oh, Diana always looks cute. I'm gonna like seriously. And then I was thinking, I need to check with you to see if it's not faking me out, and if you really do like those clothes. I can't remember what they are.
You'll have to show me.
Yeah, I have to ask you because I was like, she always looks so cute, and I want to know what clothes she wears. No, you do. And I was thinking, but what if it's lying to me and it's just telling me that because it knows that I think she looks cute, and it just showing me these clothes because they're thinking, well, Carolyn, maybe you'll buy them.
I guess my mind doesn't go that far down.
I have way too much time on my hands, apparently.
No, you don't. You work a lot. Temperature, like thermostats. Do you like that too?
So I have a Nest, and it learns, and I turned off the because then it annoyed me. I'm like, I didn't want you to reset right now.
Sure.
Like I think because our schedules are so weird. I think if I had a normal schedule, like I worked like a regular job, but because I'm in and out, and also like if I'm hot and I turn the air down because I'm hot, I don't necessarily want you to turn it back up.
Sure.
Before I'm ready.
Yeah. I want to be in control. For someone who cannot wait for self-driving cars, she's really excited about that, but she will have all the control over her thermostat.
What about you? Apparently, do you like the thermostat adjusting?
No. I mean, I don't really have a preference about that either. My husband has the app on his phone. I don't. But I just go in and tweak it how I want.
I have it on my phone. So, like, on my phone, I like the fact that I'm laying in bed and I'm like, it's hot or it's cold. And, like, in the middle of the night, I can just pick up my phone. And because that used to be a pain in the butt. Like, you had to get out of bed, go walk to the thermostat and change it. So, it's like
Heaven
the best.
forbid.
Yeah.
How dare it?
It's so old-fashioned. And I love that I can just like change my phone, like pick my phone up and like
adjust it.
Oh yeah, and right back to sleep. Doesn't because otherwise, I might be up for a while. Like if I had to get up and walk down the hall, no telling when I'm going to fall back asleep.
Again, heaven forbid. Okay, what about algorithms learning the things that you like?
It feels a little invasive. Like when I get the ads, I'm annoyed sometimes when I get that. I'm like, you were listening to me. You were listening to me.
Glad somebody listens to me.
I listen to you.
I know you do. But no, I think it's helpful. It's just like, hey, let me be helpful for you. You were talking about this. Let me give you an option.
There are some good things that show up on my feed because of that. And then there's some things I'm like, no, I don't need to see the 27th ad for men's shoes because
Touche.
Yeah. So then I'm annoyed.
Sure.
I want to be able to say, no, I'm not interested. You probably can.
Yeah.
You probably can say, I'm not interested in that. Stop showing me that.
You probably could.
And if you're listening, if my phone is listening to me, I do need some new women's shoes.
Yes.
So, yeah, show me all the good.
There you go.
And I want to know how I get a bag from China that is like the designer bag that they supposedly make in China that now I can get for a fraction of my cost.
Can you?
Yeah. Sorry, but I do.
Technology for seniors.
Yes. That's very important because, like I said, my mom's 86.
Technology should be available in a format that works for older adults. I love that you have an example here of the size of the buttons on the TV remotes. That's huge.
It's a struggle that we're going through right now. My mom needed new TVs, so I found her the best TVs. And actually, she can talk to the TV.
I was just about to say that, actually.
But one of the problems is, so the TV is Alexa, and then she has the little Alexa pods, and they don't talk to each other. So sometimes the pod will be like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I wasn't talking to you. Yes. I was talking to the TV.
Sure.
So that's kind of
confusing a little bit.
Like maybe we should have gotten a different system for the TV that wasn't Alexa, like a different one. But it is like if she does have to use the remote, I know it's way too complicated to even explain, but I spent way too much time. And then I had to have the Best Buy people, the Real Geeks people. Yeah. Real Geeks? What is it? No.
Geek Squad.
Geek Squad. They had to come out, and they were like, there's only so much we can do because, it goes into like a main screen. And then where she lives has a like system. So you have to go into that system to get to the TV. But then if she wants Netflix, you're coming out of that system. So she can get to Netflix, and she can tell it to go to Netflix. But then we can't figure out how to tell the TV.
Sure.
Okay, get out of Netflix, go back to regular TV.
Sure.
It can't, it's not making that
connection.
AI just needs to be a little bit further along. Seriously. I think when it's a little bit further along, she would be able to say to it, exit Netflix and go back to standard TV. So it is good, though. I mean, I don't think she could even get as far as she can without having that.
Sure.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I haven't had too much experience with that yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be continued.
To be continued.
'Cause I haven't experienced a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
Yet, so
it's technology is a good thing. The phone, like every day I get a phone call that my phone is broken. No, that would be the operator. The operator of the phone does not remember how to use the technology.
Operator error.
Yeah. But I think because it's all developing so fast, and I think once the ability of the phone to listen to you, the AI, the things that you can tell the phone and it knows what you mean, or your TV or your thermostat or whatever it is, as that gets better, and I think it will get better very quickly. Like, I think this is a rapidly evolving landscape. I think it will be amazing. I think it'll be amazing for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about technology.
Yeah.
AI, all the things.
Yeah. Tell us you love them or don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Cheers.